Hey there, my name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, spiritual card reader. Now, that's nothing weird. Think about it, it's so simple. You are psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive also. Why do I say that? Because psychic just means mind. Clairvoyant just means clear viewing or clairvoyeur, clearly seeing. So whenever we're clearly viewing or seeing something in our mind, we are being a psychic clairvoyant. Now, have you ever had something intuitively pop into your mind? Like right now, if I asked you to consider a number between 1 and 100 and allow it to pop in. Ooh, mine's 77. Now look, that was an intuitive thought that popped in the moment when asked the question. So I am a psychic mind, clairvoyant, clearly viewing the mind, intuitive, clearly viewing what intuitively pops into the mind in the moment. And you're doing that all day long. Think about it. So, being a psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a card read. I'm going to read the card for you, for your highest good right here, right now. And we're going to set the intention. What is that? That's an inner tension, an inner tuition space. Some inner tension that we're going to restrict the reading. We're going to focus, restriction. We're going to focus and point this reading towards what is for our highest good right now. And if you just set that intention, then all you're going to hear is how to make use of this for your highest good. For your highest good right now, you want to know that the world around you is really perfect. Oh, is that true? Well, it's not true or false. It's a concept. Concepts are not right or wrong. They're perfect because they are part of the variety of fruit or expression that grows in the world. Whenever you have a point of view, a viewpoint, a speak out, a shout out, a joy what, whenever you express yourself, whenever you look up and you have that superhero sound come out of your mouth, meaning you stand up for something that you feel is worth speaking about, worth speaking on, worth getting behind. When you do that, you are expressing into the world a concept, a point of view. And you're the only one who has it exactly the way that you do. It's so much fun to be authentic as this superhero self that you are, and to be this little human self in the world who gets to feel like she is taken care of by her higher self, represented by Wonder Woman, Girl, later. You've got these two combined. They are your spiritual self and your mortal self. The two are one, and it's perfect. Which is why the world is perfect for us. It's perfect for us, not that it's always good or always bad or all that. It's not perfect in that way. No, it's perfect as a place, perfect as a place for a spiritual being and a human being to combine and walk around on. Think about it. We go up in our spiritual space, we imagine and feel stuff that we want to experience. We go up into our clear viewing place, our spiritual space. And we are able to conjure up or bubble up little ideas of what we really want to see happen or grow in our personal life. Things we want to see come to pass in our circumstances, in our relationships, in our work, in our personal development. So if we form a mental picture of that up here, we are really going to be able to be in a superhuman space, a superwoman space. Why? Because the Wonder Woman has no physical limitations up here as a spirit. You're able to use your imagination. It doesn't matter if it defies the laws of physics. And we want that. We were given that as children to be able to go up into the imagination space, imagine and feel things the way you prefer. Then we can let them go. As we let them go, what happens is they fall down into our human self, meaning that they become like part of our hopes and dreams that are inside of our yearnings, our longings, our wantings, our desires. Then as we walk around the world, we're trying to find those things. But now we have a guidance system, a blueprint in place, special pair of glasses that we can look at the world in a new way to try to collect the things that we just imagined and felt would be good for us, would be our preferences. It's perfect ground for imagining and then for finding the things we imagine out there, like puzzle pieces, like little fruits that can be assembled together to create a bigger fruit, something that we can consume. that we can experience. When I say consume, I mean experience. So, this is a perfect example of who we are in the world as a spiritual, imaginative, clear viewing mind that has intuitive thoughts and ideas, a wheelhouse of anything is possible, a Wonder Woman, and it's linked to your mortal self, your physical, mental, and emotional and personal day-to-day time that you unfold in your relationships where you go throughout the day. And as you're on this journey, the two of these are growing new things into the world. So it's a perfect ground for you to imagine and feel what you want, then relax and let go of it. Now the third part that I want to say here, not only are you a spiritual self and a human self combined, not only are you using your intuition space, your clear viewing mind, to be able to conjure up ideas and feel them of what you prefer and let them go, but after that, you want to live in such a way that light or joy flows through you. Make this an instinct. Light or joy, white light or joy flows through you. That's what the wolf represents. It's okay that I dropped the card. Look, that happened. I didn't want it to, but who cares? I can recover that. The white wolf is that instinct in us that everything is absolutely blank canvas, anything is possibleness, like we spoke about up here. That's why he's looking up here. If you want to be in the world, you're going to have a double mind. You're going to be like, oh, that's not possible. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Don't be like that. You don't have to be like that if you know the part of yourself that is superhuman, Wonder Woman, that imagination space, that you of you, that conscious observer that's been with you, that presence of God that's been in you, that Christ of God that's living inside you, looking through your eyes, whatever you want to call it, the observer, the intelligent awareness, whatever it is, it's there since you were first aware when you were a little kid. So we want to make sure that we know that that's a blank canvas thing and that we want to shift our identity and really hold that as who we are. Now look, I have a course for that, Spiritual Identity Shift, or we can work on that one-on-one in sessions if you ever want to work with me. I can help you fully establish that identity as a spirit, living inside of a mortal's life, living inside of a human life, so that your life takes on more than just a double confusion type thing, not really knowing if I'm going to get what I want out of this world, and then kind of doubtful, kind of feeling like disappointed, insecure. All of those worries and fears can go away when you realize who you are as this white wolf, anything is possible being. So work with me one-on-one if you want to do that. Links for that are in the post or whatever. Find me. Now look, we want to know that this white wolf is really what we're doing in the world. We are really bringing up things here on our blank canvas of existence. We're letting it go, and then we are acting in the world in a way that brings white light. What's that mean, white wolf? It means joy. It means clarity. It means speaking authentically. It means being honest. It means drawing boundaries where we need to. It means singing songs when we feel inspired. It means being our true self in front of the world of everyone. It means speaking when we feel hurt. It means telling someone their behavior was, ouch, didn't affect me in a way that I want. It means standing up for people who are being oppressed. It means taking a stake in this world as a leader of the beliefs and the ideas that you want to see embodied that are absolutely good. You know what's absolutely good. Do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. You don't need me to tell you what the right thing is. You know in your heart and your mind and your soul what the right thing is to do. And follow that and share about that. And as you are that white light in the world, what happens is all of those seeds of your desires have that light coming through you and watering and shining upon the seeds of your heart, of your hopes and your dreams. And those things then start to blossom. That other card. It starts to blossom up as you speak about joyful things. You can see it in these cards. As you speak about the goody good, yellow, joyful stuff that you see in others and that you see in your own life. Think about the three monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Speak about the good stuff. Always show a solution. Find out how you can help people. Be compassionate. Be understanding. Put yourself in their shoes. Find a way to be a bridge builder. All of these goody good things are going to be light moving through you. And when that light moves through you, it's going to water the seeds that are in your heart of the true hopes and preferences of blueprints that you've made, that you've imagined and felt. And those things are then going to start to grow as little gifts, little berries, little yummies in the world. It's called spiritual food. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. When you know this about yourself, you get out of that double-mindedness, you get out of that confusion, you get out of that cloud, and you get into the anything is possible place. Then you're going to live on a higher vibration because you're going to know that, well, more light that you shine, the brighter your seeds of your heart's desires are going to get the nourishment they need to then start to flourish in the world of your personal circumstances. That's how it works. And you're going to be led into those circumstances. It's not like you're not going to do anything and you're going to magically have stuff. No, it doesn't look like that. It looks like you're going to be led towards opportunities and situations that are more in line or in tune with what you've been imagining and feeling because you're shining that light. Despondence goes away. Look at it. Here's the higher self that's overcome the world. That's you now, who can throw her arms up and be like, hopelessness is gone now. You don't have to worry about being hopeless, little self, our human self. We've got this under wraps because we're growing new things in the world. By imagining and feeling it, knowing we are this spiritual being, letting go and shining light, handling the hopelessness of the world. People come and say, oh, things will never change. Say, hold on, let's think about this. Is that really true? When you challenge the limitations, you get to bring more light into the world. You can do it in a way that's calm and compassionate and caring. You can say, oh, I understand. You probably think things aren't going to change because like 10 things haven't changed for you, or you keep getting a repetitive pattern of disappointment, right? And they're going to be like, yeah, this person disappointed me, that job disappointed me. All right, you're really good at describing things, and you're really good at describing disappointments. And that's good that you're able to recognize as an awareness. You're able to clearly see what's in the world around you, and you're able to clearly know them and define them and speak about them. So now, I can tell you this, that if you want your life to change in a positive way, I've found, very simply, that when I started to imagine and feel the things I really want, the goody good things, and then I kind of let myself like wear them like a little inner clothing, get that emotional expression and reaction from my inner movie, and then I let it go, and now when I just kind of talk about positive things, when I just don't give in to hopelessness, instead I report stories of wildness, I report stories of wonder and joy, and I let myself go. I allow myself to be who I am in the moment. I draw boundaries to tell people when they fall short and that it hurts me, hey, your behavior, I don't appreciate it. When you behave that way, I feel like this. When I am speaking honestly with the world, I'm shining more light. When I'm doing it in a loving, caring place, to love and care for myself, so that I don't hurt myself by telling myself dark stories and despondence. But instead, I raise up the bar by going up here and I get into that conscious space. I imagine and feel the things I want, and then I talk about joyful things around people, and I share joyful news. I share little coincidences. I share little happy haps. I go ahead and I do positive things that you know that are just joyful expressions of expansion. And as I do that I can tell these people, you can tell them, Mr. or Mrs. Hopelessness. As we do that, we feel a different feeling through us, a new power flowing through us, a vibration of light, of life. We feel alive. We feel there's no enemy. We feel that we've survived this world of hopelessness. You can too. Throw up your hands and surrender to who you really are. Know that you are that Wonder Woman in the world and that mortal self, that human self that's just getting by. And you can help her by sharing that light in celebrating the people around you and helping them see more is possible. And in unlocking that secret identity that's in them, Wonder Woman, unlock that secret identity of the spiritual, conscious, imaginative self and adopt that as your own. Then you're going to be able to see your heart seeds watered and glowing and coming back as personal reflections. You're going to be led right into them. New opportunities will arise. This stuff works. It's how life works. Be born a second time, or just be born in spirit, or recognize that you are not just a physical, mental, and emotional self, but you are an awareness of that self, a conscious awareness, a spirit, a Christ-like observer in the world. That's how simple it really is. Give me some comments on this video. Let me know if you're struggling with any of this. I have a course. It's super easy. It doesn't cost much. It's a video course, so you get simple sections that have concepts and practices that you can easily put into play on your day-to-day life so that you will quickly and securely wake up spiritually or recognize your identity as a spirit, as a conscious awareness, and live more and more the way that you prefer, and have the things that you want more and more in life come out, and be able to speak clearly and fluidly in situations where it used to be ouch. You'll be able to speak your mind, draw your boundaries, handle strong emotional disturbances, be able to continue to move forward creatively and renewing of your mind and your heart and your emotions in your life. It's glorious. Come on along with me. Take that course. It's called Spiritual Identity Shift. You can find it on my website. brightblueyou.com. brightblueyou.com. Now look, if you want to work one-on-one sessions with me, I have hour-long sessions. They don't cost much. We do all the spiritual work. We can cover any topics within reason, of course, that are, we usually don't do legal topics. We don't do pregnancy topics. We don't do third-party topics or health. But if you want to cover topics that are most important to you, one-on-one, and really get a handle on how to recreate your life in those areas, I'm your guy. Thank you so much. Brian Nesline, psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, spiritual card reader. Go ahead and let me know. I'm waiting for you. Take care. Have fun. Goodbye.